Hey, welcome to our reflection about the Civic mirror game. So I've learned actually lots of lessons, but one of the main lessons I learned is never give one person the power to control what happens in the city. I learned that in the Civic mirror game that we played, one person had the power, which was me. And I could have done anything I wanted. I could have ruined the power plant and end the game. I could have done anything. I could have not given anybody the health care and consumed everything for myself. That would lead to killing everybody. Of course, I would have lost the elections. But since there wasn't a law that said that I couldn't sell those things to myself, so I could have done that and not give anything to other people. I would have went to court and we would have fought that out. But when that happens, I would have had a bigger lead than everybody, and that would of course make me win the game. Another lesson I learned was when anything happens, it is very important to reassess your roles. I was in the government and I made a law that said that every government member they get one free healthcare and one free power unit. I should have been more specific and said that they get that every single year. I never said that, and I actually faced the loss. I only got one free power unit and one free health unit instead I could have gotten like 4 free power units. So I had to pay that out of my own pocket. Next question is, how did your nation treat its weakest member? What does it say about the culture you're a part of? And what does this say about its government? Are you part of something or ashamed? Well, to be honest, our nation, the people that were weak, we actually didn't care about them. When they traded with them, we gave them one price. Nobody negotiated. We said that's the final price. Take it or leave it. It's your loss. And that's how we kind of treated them. And when it comes to like the cultures, we never really cared about the culture. To be honest, we made the cultures, but nobody really looked at them. Culture, who cares? Culture. Nobody really checked which person believes in what culture. So that had nothing to do about it. It's just that we didn't care if you had money, we're selling it for this price, buy it or leave it. It's up to you. Am I proud? Well, I don't think I should change something because whatever we honestly did, they deserved it. Because why would we be more forgiving towards them? Because if one person is paying that price, others should pay it too. So if they really did not have that much money, then they should have negotiated, or even if the negotiation never worked, they should have been smart and they should have done something that would actually have helped them if they needed money. And so, am I ashamed? I actually don't care. Sucks for them. They never had money. Sucks for them. Who cares? So my third question is, what lessons have I learned from this? How can I incorporate this into my participation as a citizen for the rest of my life? How will this improve where I choose to live? So one thing for sure, wherever I choose to live, I'm going to look at their civil laws and their laws around the community and stuff. Because I know that some states in America, they have different laws. Same here in Canada, we have different health laws and stuff. So that's one thing I'm going to look at. And another thing I'm going to look at is the government of the country, like the government. So like in America, if they have a better government, but say like they're more leaning towards people like in the middle class, and then stuff like that. That's one thing that I would actually definitely do. So I've learned that always check before you like decide to live somewhere. Like always check. Another thing that I learned from this is when you're going to go to something, make sure your tenant is a good person. My tenant was actually a very good person. It was Parm Beer. I think he did a really good job. I lived there for $500. I had no troubles. My apartment wasn't broken into. And it was actually perfect. And he's actually really lenient on the law. I mean on the loan or like the payment that I have to give him. Yeah, so that's a good thing. And another lesson I've learned is in real life, no matter wherever you go, make sure like don't rely on somebody. If you rely on somebody, you never know when they're gonna backstab you. It actually happened a lot of times because Some people, they never helped me in my court case when I think they would have, but instead they chose the other side, and that really sucked. And yeah, that's actually one thing up there. So that was my presentation. This was my video reflection I did, and I really enjoyed playing this game. I would actually play it into the next semester as well, so if I had the chance to. But one thing for sure, I would actually make sure I never elect Mackenzie again, because he backstabbed me twice. So 100% never voting for that guy again. Yeah.